Hi guys. Today we're going to do a little project that was inspired by Moss and Lantern art. She has some shorts that I just thought were very interesting. So we're going to try one. First we have to separate out just a little bit of the resin into this tiny cup. And then the rest, let's see. Let's go with blue to start. Okay, so that looks like that's about right. Let's go ahead. I want to pour into the lid first. I don't want to fill it all the way to the lip yet. This lid has threads because you can screw the lid on to the jar. So let's try and remove bubbles from there. And actually, my favorite tool for removing bubbles from the threads of jars and bottles is this, because it's firm and it's curved right at the tip. I will put a little bit more in. Now, let's start adding to the jar. We need to remove the bubbles at the very base, which is where the other threads are for the jar. And you just go around and you press, squeeze as you're going around to help get those bubbles to release. Okay, now let's go ahead and fill it up some more. I'm going to rub this around just to help knock any bubbles that might be stuck to the sides in this lower half. That way they can work their way up and pop. And I'm going to fill it, but not all the way to the very top. That way we have room to work. There, we have just a little bit of space, which also gives me the ability to stick this tool in and run it around the side again in the upper half that we just added the resin to. Perfect. Beautiful. Get the excess off of the tool. There we go. While the resin is nice and liquidy, you go ahead and wipe the tool off. There we go. Now then, we need to take care of, we're adding a little bit of ocean white, like Lite resin, to this small amount. And we should only need a drop. Alright, and we are going to let this set for about 5 minutes so the bubbles can rise up, and then we'll start on the next part. Alright, I let it set for about 5 minutes. Now I'm going to move this over a little bit for a moment so we can watch, so we can see what's going on here. And what I'm going to do, she used a toothpick. I'm going to use this stick, because this stick I'm able to bend some, just to make it easier to get down in the sides. And what she did was she put a little bit on her stick and went around like that. I'm going to drag the tip of that one, drag the tip of this one a little bit. There. Now I'll go ahead and add some more to the top of this. That was why I couldn't fill this one up completely, because of putting the stick down the side. That should do it. Make sure we don't have any bubbles. Now we can do just a couple wisps along here. And I don't know how well this is going to work because the resin is moving around because it's heating up. Alright, so we're going to move this to the side, bring this over, and we're going to try and do the same thing. Let's see if we can make it where it's a little more toward the outside. I wonder if maybe I need just a little bit more white in there too. Figure if nothing else, it'll make some of it more wispy than other parts of it. Alright, that way it's a little more opaque. let's go ahead, fill it up. Let's make some wisps on the bottom. I think this looks great. Alright, and this is what it looks like from the top. Think we got it good? Alright, it's time to see how it came out. Let's start with the lid. See how it came out. I would like to thank again Moss and Lantern Art for this really cool idea. And if it doesn't come out right, I'm going to blame operator error. In other words, I'm blaming myself. But it's going to come out great, right guys? The lid looks really good. That's cool. Leave it there. Let's see. Here we go. There. Now I can roll it. Give it a twist. Ooh, yes. Look at that. I do have some bubbles at the top. My fault. Well, pardon me. At the bottom now. But very sharp. Lid. I am definitely going to want to play with this idea again. We need to file this top down, the edge, make it not so sharp. Actually, I think what I'll do is probably put a clear coat right over the top of this to help round it, basically dome it right here. I think that would look good. But what do you think, guys? Is that not a cool idea? Ho-ho! It's like waves under a sea or clouds in the sky. Very cool. Oh, awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little project we did. If you did, well, give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Talk to me. I love talking to you guys. Anyhow, you have a great day. I'll see you later. Bye for now.